Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 28. We're going to go over your work today. It should be a shorter day today. So let's go over this. Of course, all of this is going to be inside your Google Classroom too. So up at the top, you have your answers for the day's work. Our analyze skill today is the sound "ite," like fight. And if you click on here, it's going to take you to the spell zone where you have lots of words that end with "ite," like fight and light. You can press the speaker to hear them. And then if you go up here, you can go to games and you can do some different games with those "ite" words. We're still working on magic E words, those long vowels that say their name. Today, there's a read, write, think activity. Sometimes this might come up. You just have to say allow. And you're going to pick long vowel sounds right there. You don't have to put your real name in. Let's see if I can make it be quiet. Here we go. So you don't have to put your real name. I don't usually put my real name. Just even put a number for your name. We're learning about I this week. But it'll show you all the long vowel sounds. So there's a game right there that you can play. Our math skill, we're learning about the words tall and short. So if you click here, it will take you to a math game that you can play today. It'll ask you like which one's taller. You just click on the one that's taller and you keep playing the game to see how many points you can get. Our mindful video is still Mind Yeti this week. We have an exercise PE from Go Noodle. There's a spelling game on here for your sight words. Let's check that out really quickly. You're going to have to click on it to allow if it gets blocked. And you can choose your speed. It says fast, faster, or furious. I'm just going to pick fast because I'm learning how to play this. You'll click on it. It says up. So I have to spell up. You're going to spell whatever word it's asking you to spell. Right here is going to be our coding video for today. We're using Scratch to make a project. Epic Books, there's not going to be any new Epic Books because we don't have a journal for today, but you're welcome to find your own Epic Books that you'd like to read. And then last, Clever, you can always go to Clever and go to Wonders and look at books or play the games that are on there. Let's take a look at our work for the day. So of course, we're going to start with our warm-up. Our warm-up is number 79. And what you're going to be doing, it says write the word with a capital letter. A, lake can be cold. So put your A with a capital. Add punctuation. When is June? We need either a question mark, a period, or an exclamation mark. Number 3, write the plural noun. She has 2 capes or she has 2 cape. And last, fill in the missing letter. They're showing us dot. There's dots on the shirt. Next thing that you're going to be doing today is our language arts pages. So let me pull that up. It's page 256, which is just that writing page. And we have our book for today. Let me see if I can get this to turn. It won't turn for me, but it's We Can Play. So you're going to fold your book in half. And remember in class, what we would do is we'd take our yellow color, we'd find any sight words. I see 3 sight words in the title. We can play. You are supposed to be reading these by yourself independently and then going back to this page and writing as much as you can about the story. When you're writing, make sure you're looking for those 5 things. Do you have capitals? Do you have spaces? Are sight words spelled correctly? Did you stretch words you didn't know and use your analyze chart? And did you put periods or punctuation at the end of your sentences? So that's your job. And of course, you want to color this. Remember, we're looking for 4-star coloring. That means that it's nicely colored in using realistic colors. We're not just taking blue and scribbling all over our book. Last thing today, let's look at our math lesson. Today's lesson is 11.2, and we're comparing heights. So they want us to say taller than and shorter than to describe things. So this chair, if we look at the top, I'm going to get my pen. I'm going to make a line. I like to make a line so I can see it. Now let's pick a color. I think I want green today. So I'm going to take my line, and of course you could use something straight like a ruler or something. This is not very straight. And I can see this chair touches the line. This chair does not. It's way under. So they want us to circle the chair that's taller. So I'm going to circle this chair. And they want us to put an X on the chair that's shorter. So let's put an X on this chair. And if we were saying in a sentence out loud to someone, we would say, this chair is taller than this chair. Or if you were talking about this chair, you would say, this chair is shorter than this chair. Let's go ahead and turn to the next side. On this page, what they want us to do is to put cubes to make towers. Of course, we don't have cubes, but that's okay. We can draw them. For number one, they already did it for us. They made a taller cube tower. So what they want you to do is just take your color and you're going to trace these cubes that are taller than this cube stack. On number two right here, it says make a cube tower that's taller than the cube tower shown. So what I like to do, I've already shown you, is I like to draw a line across to give me an idea of where my cube tower needs to go. If it's going to be taller than this one, that means it needs to go above this line. So when I make my cube tower, I'm going to do the best I can, but I know you're going to do better. See my cube tower? It went above the line. So now my cube tower over here is taller than this cube tower. And I'll just go back and add all those details. Put your lines, and you can put your circle for each cube. But I know yours will look much nicer because you're not using the computer pen. Computer pen is just hard to work. So that's what they want you to do on this page. The next page, let's get rid of some of these things. All right, I got rid of some of those things that were on my page that were bothering me. So now let's look at the directions. For this side, they want us now to make one that's shorter than this cube tower. So of course, I like to make my line across the top to show me where I need to be at. So here's my line. If it's shorter, it needs to be under this line. It shouldn't even be touching because that would be the same as this cube tower. So I'm going to make my cube tower underneath. I think I'm going to start it here today. So here's my cube tower. And I can make my lines and put in my details. So now I have a cube tower that's shorter than the yellow cube tower. And then on this side, it's the same thing. They want us to make a cube tower that's shorter. So I just put my line across, and I know my cube tower shouldn't be touching, it's underneath. I think I want to make a really short cube tower this time. So I'm just going to make a 1 cube tower, and I'll just add my details really quickly. My cube tower is much shorter than this cube tower. Let's go ahead and go to that last page. On this page, there's 3 trees, and what they want us to do is to get a color and to color the trees that are about the same height. If I took a line, I could go across. I see this tree. Let me make a line that goes across the top of this tree and see what happens. Here's my line. It's not very straight, but I can see this tree is taller than these 2 trees. And these 2 trees touch the line, which means they are about the same height. I can take my color, I'm going to color this tree in, and I'm going to color this tree in. And on number 6 on the bottom, they want us to draw to show what we know about 2 cube towers that are about the same height. So you can decide where you want your cube towers to touch. We already have a line right here. I think I'm going to make 2 cube towers that touch this line right here. Of course, mine aren't very straight. I hope yours are much straighter. And then you can just make your cube lines. There's 1 cube tower. And then here's my next cube tower. And you can make the lines just like this. And now I have 2 cube towers that are about the same height. So friends, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day at home. That's the last thing that we have today. So have a wonderful day. Bye.